When you're not, you're not.
You know I'm hot. How many licks to the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap is
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Jacksonville. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
5-9.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert throwing the out route incomplete. That's Franklin. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
21.
Herbert now. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Herbert changing things up.
Let's go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. Now a second and 10. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Coleman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
And the Jaguars. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Scatterboom. Escapes the defender. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 34. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Brings up second and 17.
Jackson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be a third and about 13. You look at this Cowboy defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They'll try it now with Scatterby. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another
Jackson from the shotgun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, deep.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Scatterby with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Jags take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This pass is caught by London. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Cowboys first down.
Tiger. 5-9.
Now it's Herbert. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Hey, Kappa.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And once again, it's Scatteroo. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Jaguars at 12-3 now on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl front runners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
Jackson. That is complete downfield to Knox. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dawson Knox, 40 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Hey, go Lion.
Here's Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Dallas.
Herbert. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Ram. 59. Whoa.
Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and they got to him again. J.T. Tuimoloau. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. St. Brown motioning left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now it's Jackson. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. First down, here's Scatterby. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. We'll dump this off to Scatterby. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 8, it's 3rd and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Cam Scatterby, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up. Down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Herbert going to change the play here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking for London on the out route complete. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. to throw here, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
It's second down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Herbert now. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Drake London in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
McPherson set to kick off.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll get this to Scannaboo. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Still going. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Scannaboo, 57 yards. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Patterson now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Extra score, Jaguars 28, Cowboys 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Let's go. 21. 59, 59.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A quick throw there is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Go.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Second down.
Whoa. Hey, Kappa.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Bigsby. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They run for it with Bigsby. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Take Bigsby, taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter. So we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run from the gun to Scottaboo. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Here's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Scottaboo. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Jaguar.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he maybe makes takes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, report. Next one.
Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Henderson. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Jackson will throw again. He'll try and do this himself. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything.
Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And a short pickup here as they'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
The 11-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
Hey, Kappa. Let's go. Hey, orange. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down. Herbert. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 23 yards the pickup there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Baylor type. Hey, go Lion. 5-9.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Ray.
Now it's Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Take Bigsby. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Throwing is Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Jackson will swing this out to Henderson. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
Home to try. Go.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Baylor. Hey, go line. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ram, go. Hey, Ray. Crowd right. Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Hey, cap. Go. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Jackson. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Here's Jackson. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. George Pickens, 47 yards. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Over the middle to Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here's 1st down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least 1 play. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Herbert now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ray.
Now it's Herbert. That one deep for London. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Dallas, they get back to 500 at 8-8 with 1 game remaining. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.